Hey everyone, I'm your host Chada Reyna. Welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. He's the king of Wakanda and one of the most balling members of the Avengers, but even the leader of the futuristic nation might have a dark side. So today we're running through the top 10 scary Black Panther series. Be warned, there will be some spoilers for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so if you haven't seen the movies, you might want to pass up on this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell, and without taking any longer, let's get into it. Number 10, Ulysses Klaue isn't dead. In the blockbuster movie Black Panther, we saw T'Challa go up against mainly Killmonger, but also a twisted psychopath bent on taking down Wakanda. His name was Ulysses Klaue, and a big theory is that he secretly survived his shootout with Killmonger. This could be true, seeing that he has vibranium tech installed in his body. There's a chance that maybe he has some sort of subdermal shielding. Also in the comics, he made a device that made a duplicate of himself that was composed of pure energetic sound. We're also talking about the guy who broke into one of the most secretive nations in the MCU and escaped with some riches. If anyone can weasel their way out of death, it would probably be him. There's also a theory that Ulysses Klaue used a clone of himself, like robotic drones, the same way Nick Fury does in the comics. I thought his character was so well played by Andy Serkis, so I wouldn't mind seeing him make a comeback in one of the later Black Panther movies. Number 9, Black Panther will die in the next movie. Marvel has shown that they're not afraid to axe characters. So who's next on the chopping block? It could very well be Black Panther. The MCU fans think that Black Panther could be the next to die because this would set up Black Panther's sister Shuri as the next option. This would allow the MCU to bring a female protagonist into one of their mainline franchises. It would be interesting to see this happen, but I don't think they have to kill Black Panther to make this a reality. They should just have Shuri throw on one of the suits and the two can start fighting crime like a cool buddy cop movie. Number 8, Killmonger will be resurrected. The Avengers brought some of their friends back to life, but this isn't an exact science. It could be possible that through the events of Endgame, there were a few people that were resurrected that didn't need to be resurrected, like Killmonger and several other dead MCU villains. Or that Thanos, with the few moments he had the Infinity Gauntlet on, used his power to bring some of the villains back to life. He lost his life and the stones, but this doesn't mean he has to lose the entire battle. Maybe in the back of his head he had a plan to bring back some villains to bring him back to life so that he could have another chance at taking over the MCU. And if the villains came back to fight, it would make some sense. Some have fought the MCU heroes, and some have even beat them, Killmonger specifically. Number 7, M'Baku's betrayal. If you don't remember M'Baku, he was the rival tribe leader who challenged T'Challa for his position as leader at the beginning of the Black Panther movie. Since then, it seems the two have sorted out the differences and have become good pals, cracking heads on the battlefield. But this could have all been a ploy. M'Baku could have seen that he can't beat T'Challa in an honest fight. He may try and wait for an opening to betray him. This could be motivated by a few things. Maybe he never got over his public beatdown, the one he got while all his friends were watching, or maybe he just wants the wardrobe upgrade that comes with joining one of the Wakandan tribes. In the scene where M'Baku challenges T'Challa, he just kinda shows up, so it's clear he knows his way around Wakanda. I could see him teaming up with one of the villains in the next Black Panther movie to try and put himself on the throne. Of course he won't win because Wakanda forever. Number 6, Namor will be the villain in the next Black Panther movie. With the massive success of the first Black Panther movie, you can guarantee that they will be making another movie. Because the thing Hollywood producers love more than great movies, riveting characters, and equal representation of all people is money. But who will be the next big bad guy in the next BP flick? Well, lots of people think it'll be Namor the Submariner. This could be a great clash. They both come from technologically advanced societies, they both are kings of their representative homelands, and there have been rumors that Namor will be in one of the upcoming Marvel movies. Also, both their homelands were revealed at the same time as an Easter egg on the hotspot map in Iron Man 2. This would make sense because even though Namor is normally a hero, he has been a villain or an anti-hero many times. This would make his introduction to the MCU as a villain make perfect sense, and maybe they'll move him into the hero category in later movies. Number 5, T'Challa is a dictator. We all love King T'Challa. He's got great style, a great smile, the dude's shredded, the perfect leader. But what if it's all a lie? a few fan theories out there seem to think so. There's a few theories. Some people think that T'Challa is using the advanced technology of Wakanda to control people's minds. This ensures that he'll never be challenged, and he can manipulate the most powerful nation on the planet to do his bidding. Other people believe that he's been using the superior position of rule over the other tribes to control with fear, threatening to banish them out of Wakanda if they don't bend the knee. Think of Daenerys Targaryen cooking that one dude with the dragon. Yield or die. Number 4. Wakanda will take over the world. They've got guns, they've got intel, and they may want to do it just because they're better than everyone. One of the darker theories is that Wakanda is planning a global assault that will take over the world. The reasoning is pretty much that they're just better at running the world. Maybe T'Challa is sick of seeing men squabble over pointless things like oil, and he's gonna show them how it's done. It could be a pretty easy fight too. Wakanda has tech that is so far advanced it would be like LeBron dunking on a 6-year-old. One-sided, mean, and fun to watch. I don't know how much I support this theory, seen as a huge point of Black Panther was that Wakanda didn't want to expand. I'm sure that the amazing writers at Marvel could work something around it, but I'm gonna say I doubt it. Number 3. T'Challa will kill the Avengers. Let's say our number 4 theory is true. If King T'Challa is going to try something like a world takeover, he'll have to go through Earth's mightiest heroes. And he could probably do it. Each one of the Avengers has come to Wakanda except for Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange. Well, as well as the Guardians. So this means that everyone who has come to the African Disneyland has most likely been monitored while they were there. Wakanda is super advanced, and I'm sure every person who steps foot in there is recorded. And I mean on a deep level. I bet they can find out your blood type, your hair color, your favorite rom-com to cry to. They've also displayed their power while fighting in Wakanda. The heroes have also displayed their power while fighting in Wakanda, so I wouldn't be surprised if the cooler Malcolm X has a dossier on every hero and each one of their weaknesses. With this kind of knowledge and a breakdown on each Avenger and access to the world's vibranium, I think if anyone could take down the Avengers, it would be Black Panther. Number 2. T'Challa let his father die. Continuing down the road that T'Challa is actually evil, we have a rumor that T'Challa actually let his father die. At the beginning of Captain America's Civil War, it wasn't T'Challa who was king of Wakanda, but his father, King T'Chaka. And it was a brutal terrorist attack orchestrated by Bucky Barnes that killed him. T'Challa seemed to be heartbroken, but what if this was a ruse? What if he worked with Bucky Barnes to have his father killed so he could take over the throne and start planning a dark future for Wakanda? Blood relative Africans killing each other for autocratic power? It's basically the Lion King. I mean, they even dress up as large cats. Number 1. T'Challa stole the Infinity Stones. After the massive battle in Avengers Endgame, there might have been an opportunity for a little mix-up. What if T'Challa didn't like the idea of the Infinity Stones being returned to their timelines? Many people on the internet seem to believe that T'Challa might have taken the Infinity Stones for the future protection of Wakanda and the rest of the universe. Maybe he was able to make a swap using his sneaky Black Panther skills to replace the real Infinity Stones with some fake ones, and will keep them locked away until they're needed down the line. Could this be true? Could T'Challa betray the Avengers to protect his homeworld? Well, I guess we'll have to wait until the next movie. I don't know. Well, that's our list. Honestly, I felt a little bad writing it. Black Panther is such a nice, charming guy, and I made him look like a total turd for this whole video. Well, let us know what you think in the comments. What's your favorite Black Panther theory? Also, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Until next time, I've been CHALLA, and if you know where I can get one of those fly suits that T'Challa wears, please let me know.